Truth is ever to be found in simplicity and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. Sir Isaac Newton. My friend, simplicity, that's what these charts are. That's why they work so well. What do we see going on today? Well, we can see that we have just price jacking up, but again, no conviction behind it. It is moving up, it's moving up, it's moving up. But look at the 2-day chart. We got to go all the way back to the green spinning top turnover back on the 2-day candle representing Tuesday the 31st of March and the 1st of April. And we have seen as the stair steps have been moving up, we can see it played out this week. We're right up there at that prior high. And what do we have to show for it? Well, we don't have a lot of volume here. Volume's been dropping the last 4 weeks as price has been moving up. Again, we are seeing lots of price, but not a lot of participation in the buying and selling, which is curious, which is making you think, hey, what's really going on here? Well, it's up 1.19%. If you've been riding that up, good on you. Just be careful. Again, didn't have the classic turnaround that we like. We did not have an interim low here we're right at average volume and then spun around, didn't have a green spinning top that we like, which is typically a telltale sign of a real turnover with average or above average volume, shows the right market psychology and the price differential, but things have headed up. Again, not backed by volume, which does make us question, but not the price. It just keeps going up. Look at the Qs, same thing. It's pushed above. On the 2-day and the half-day, it's pushed above the prior high that it hit on 2 occasions back on the 27th of October and then again on the 26th of January, both those weeks. That's the beginning date of those weeks. And again, haven't had the candle hit that yet on the weekly chart, but the wick has sure done it, up 1.29% again, but with no volume conviction. So again, makes you question all this as a house of cards, not backed by buyer-seller participation. But again, price is moving up. What about bonds? They have moved up at the end of the week, 0.98%. You know, we've had them sort of herky-jerky around. Well, we've gone back up to where things had topped off before, just about. And again, we've hit around that price a few times. And again, we do have a green spinning top for the week, but bonds too, no volume, but edging higher. Now again, bonds just sort of languishing here. Hard to make a call on them. And when we can't make a call, we don't make a call. What's up with gold? Gold ending the week up 1.33%. Look at the 2-day chart. No volume in gold since the end of March, beginning of April. That 31 March, 1 April, where things have, again, been slowly but surely ticking up. We have an uptrend there. So again, not a lot of participation, not a lot of volume, but price moves, which is scary for folks who are looking to buy big, strong positions and hope things continue to move, because the rug can be pulled out from under you rather rapidly. What do we see on HODL? Again, we've talked about it finding a base. Has it found a base? 2 weeks up. Let's see how this next week takes off, because we've had 2 weeks up and down, 2 weeks up and down, 2 weeks up and down. Maybe we found a base here. We've been talking about it for many weeks since we had that low of lows, the interim low, let's call it that, with high volume back on the week beginning the 2nd of February. We've not touched that before. Maybe we have laid a base up 2.77% as we see prices above on the weekly, the 2-day, and the half-day. So we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin, but like everything else, we don't have any volume here. So again, and we're in the fall, winter No, what am I saying? We're not in the fall-winter trading zone. We are entering into the summertime trading zone, and that is typically where we see the volume start to pull out. So again, not a surprise there, but a surprise with this price movement and no participation after everything taking place in Iran. Makes me think there's some fear in the market about none of this holding, and there just being a rug pull. But we're seeing price move in the right directions. That's where we are, my friends. I'll be working here on getting out to our Patreon members the wrap up for the week with the 5-day plus forecast, along with the trade execution summary grid. Thank you so much for being with us, my friends. We always love to hear from you. CW@chartingwealth.com. God bless. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.